The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Tuesday, looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas, where it is a brisk 47 degrees. The high is 51. The low is 28.
Ooh.
A chill through the building in more ways than one.
Yeah, it's a chill with this building. He is Shannon. That is Nate. In the back is Chris Beam. Keeping us live and local. Kurt, one pump, because two pumps to get you fine Daniels is not here with us today. But Salt and Pepper Poppy is. I am Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille people. When we speak.
Wingstop is here. Did we hear
somebody else?
You know what? All right,
Not here.
Chris, we need a redo on the last part of that.
We got the babies back there.
If they gonna bring it, tell them to bring it.
Yeah, we got to do
No,
it
not
again.
the Wingstop part. The
Sports talk
yes.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Do it again.
You got to bring it, buddy.
Okay, I got you. All right, here we go. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille people.
Yes, sir. The beans
There we
are
go.
here.
When we
There we go. All right,
Yeah.
much better.
Yeah,
much
there we
better.
go.
Thank you.
There
Logan.
we go.
Thank you. Breaking news. Right before we came on the air, I guess about 10, 15 minutes before 20 minutes before.
We
show?
didn't release Kurt.
No.
No.
He tried. We wouldn't let him go. But is it official or is it just
It's official.
It's official. Trevon Diggs is no longer a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah. Trevon Diggs has been released by the Dallas Cowboys. And, of course, the timeline is on fire. But one person who is close to Trevon Diggs in all of his situations, and a friend of mine, and I think she carried the water for him a little bit this season. Jay Slater reported Trevon Diggs just called me to tell me the Cowboys have released him. While he says he will miss his time in Dallas, he assures me he is healthy and motivated as he looks to join another team for looking for another piece to add to the postseason. So
Now, I don't think anyone close to the team is surprised by this. I think what's maybe shocking, two things. One, the timing of the whole thing, right before the last game, right?
Right.
And then also, if you knew you were going to do this, why let him play last week knowing there's a chance that he could get hurt, could get injured, or maybe him playing last week was kind of the last straw of, hey, you guys tell me what you think caused the timing of this. Is it the culture thing we've been talking about where if you do certain things and you don't do certain things that you don't need to be around the team? Is it?
So, reporting from Clarence Hill of DLLS, he said, per source, this was not a result of a specific incident. It was a culmination of multiple factors spread over time, including both performance and other elements. Felt it was best for both Trevon and the Cowboys at this point.
At this point is the crazy part.
Right.
Though. Like, you got one game left. You got 5 days left of the season. But it makes it very interesting on his part because now he's out there. He's got to clear waivers.
Correct.
Which there's probably a lot of, well, we'll see, I guess. I would think there would be some teams that would have interest, but if they grab him, they've got to pay a significant amount, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up for you.
Okay.
Just keep right now. So, if a team were to claim Trevon Diggs off waivers, it would be on the hook for $472,000. He is due in base salary for Week 18, plus $58,000 in his for his active this week. So, Dick has no guaranteed money left on his deal beyond this season. But so you would be on the hook for about $500,000 if you claimed him off waivers
For one game.
in the postseason.
In the postseason.
Yeah.
And then he's a free agent at the end of this year, right?
Well,
So if you claim,
No, he's
no,
not.
because you'll be claiming his contract as well.
how many years he got left? 2.
So, but there's no guaranteed money left on that. So I think it's 2 years left on this deal.
So basically, you would claim him off waivers just to say we have your right. We want you on the team, basically for next year. Because I don't think anybody would bring him in a new system and be.
Well, I don't know. I mean, there are some teams that you're looking at right now that are postseason bound that can look for cornerback depth.
Yeah.
To have a guy on the squad. I'm not sure about like practice squad elevation type stuff in the postseason. Chris, you can help me out with that or not. If you can elevate,
It resets.
It resets. Okay, so somebody can sign him to the practice squad and have him on the practice squad during the postseason, and if they need a durable corner, have him elevated. Whatever week that they need him. But I mean, shoot, I'm just thinking at the top of my head, Baltimore. I know this is gonna be funny, but Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? Even though his boy might be somewhere else rehabbing and getting healthy. San Francisco.
From a clerical standpoint, Diggs was signed through 2028.
So what's that? So that technically 3 years, or
That's 4 more years after this. 3 more years after this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
2028. He was going to be a free agent at 32 in 2029.
Interesting. Nate, what's your thoughts?
On what?
Just the timing, him 1 game left, them doing it now.
When it becomes toxic, is never a bad time. See, I've listened to this whole building rock and shake. You say you're about winning. You say you're about changing the culture, but you're trying to figure out why. Was it not toxic? Was it not a good fit? Was it a problem? Was the player playing? Was he outstanding in his play? We keep asking the wrong questions. Start asking the right questions. Do you love this guy as a player? Do you love him as an athlete? Is he good for your team? We know he's a great athlete. Does he want to play for your team? Did he not hang out with people that didn't want to be here? Did he do the proper things? When we used to see this kid, everybody else over there working out, getting ready, he getting his lunch and getting in his car. When are we going to start asking the right questions? And then we'll turn around here and try to perpetrate that we all about winning? So, yes, it was the right time and it was the best time for whatever reason you want to make up. Now, it's going to be people telling you, well, why did we do this? Yeah, come on, fellas. Not you all, not you two, not Kurt, but this is the stuff we've been talking about all year long. When it's toxic and it ain't working, when is the right time? Anytime you decide that is no more is the right time. So I'm down with it. If this kid go to another team and shine and be the best player in the world, I will be happy for him.
Good for him.
I will be happy for him. But if a guy that don't want to be here and you continue to try to make it so when you change everything, your rules, how you feel, what you do, it don't apply to you. It applies to Jesse, but it don't apply to Nate. But you telling folks, hey, we're going to put the best player out there. That best player is not only the best athlete, it's the guy who prepares well. It's the guy that gets along with his teammates. And I ain't saying get along, take me to dinner. I'm talking about get along on that football field. So, hey, anytime is the right time.
Jesse,
You know the nighttime is the night and day is the right time. Night and day. That was a little,
as a
little Ray Charles.
as a player on that side of the building, does this send a message, or is this just business as usual?
Because if you are a player on that side of the building, then you know even more than us.
Right.
You've been a part of what that looks like when I'll say some of the things that I've heard offline, allegedly, him cuss a coach out, him disrespect the defensive coordinator, him, have a spat with the offensive coordinator. I mean, with the head coach. You seen that. You sitting in the meetings. So you're sitting in the meetings. You like, damn. You know what I mean? And I always talk to you guys about how the locker room, while it's one unit, it's every locker room. This is no different. Every locker room has cliques. Mm-hmm. Every locker room has a set of people who hang together, who are more, I always say there's no greater group than the offensive lineman. None, ever, in any sport. There's no greater, thicker group together than the offensive lineman. But there are cliques within the locker room. And he had a certain people that hung with him, and those some of the things that may have been talked about within that clique. So to these guys, it's not a surprise. Mm. It's like, we saw this coming. You saw this coming back in training camp. You got a chance to hear. There's a group of people who are, I'm telling you right now, who are in group chats, and it's going crazy right now in the group chat. Your little clique, your little maybe the wide receivers or the DBs or the whatever. It's lit up right now. So I highly doubt that this was a surprise to the folks in the locker room down the hall.
Not a surprise, but does this, because you don't hear about this happening a lot, no, even when it's bad.
I think the only thing is, I think everyone kind of knew that this was going to happen. Thought at the end of the year.
Season, yeah. Again,
no one had this on their bingo card that, hey, on Tuesday of the last week of the season that they were going to cut. That might be like, oh dang.
That's my question. Is that kind of send a message like, oh, no, he just lost $500,000 again?
Nah.
Okay.
Once you in a locker room, once you see, when he walked away from that $500,000, and let's just say me and Jesse in that locker room, we free agents, we like,
yeah.
As soon as he walked through the door, we're like, man, is you?
Yeah,
right.
What? But his boy that hangs with him, or his boys, be like, yo, man, even though they saying secretly, this dude's stupid. They like, you're a homie, come on, man.
And I mean, that's where this started, right? Or maybe even before that. But I think that kind of put the writing on the wall. Like, okay, you're choosing not to be around the team and doing your rehab. Is that kind of where this kind of went sideways?
I think it went sideways before that.
Yes, it did.
Even when they started the first injury.
Thank you.
Right? They talked about him not doing what he was supposed to be doing, showing up on time, willing to work with Britt Brown and company, doing those things right. And then when you come back from that, and I think that was already, because Trevon Diggs isn't the first, and he won't be the last dude who comes into this team, into this league, and gets hurt and does a piss poor job at rehabbing. It happened in Nate's day.
That's right.
It happened in my day. It's gonna happen in the future days. So that's not unique to any situation. What makes it worse is when you compound it, because you could be a terrible rehabber and come back and play well, and all is forgiven. But when you're a terrible rehabber, we've invested money in you, and you hurt yourself again. Now we're saying, all right, see, now you got to start doing the way we want you to do it, because we got money invested in you. We're looking for you to be a significant part of our team, and we need you to fully commit to the rehab portion of this so that we can get our return on investment, which means you back on the football field fully healthy. I don't give a damn what you and Britt got going on or not got going on, or who not feeling who or whatever.
Right.
Show up, because we trust our guy. We want to be able to see you here working every day. And then once you do that, and then you go, nah, I'm good, I'm going to go to Miami, and I'm going to train there. I feel like that's best for me. Then you do that. Then when you come back from that, there is a conversation because of the $500K. And I lightheartedly joked about it, but while we're trying to deal with you, we down in the beef with another player, high profile, and you keep standing next to him. I referenced the 50 Cent beef, like when 50 Cent was like, man, I'm trying to end Ja Rule, and y'all keep doing songs with him. So now I'm beefing with y'all too. You add that to the mix. Now you come out with your documentary. Now you coming out with your thing of combating everything that they knew where I was at. They lying. They're not telling the full truth. Here's me rehabbing, me talking to them. Oh, brother, you didn't. Now when you publicly try to humiliate those who are in power, their only get back is now. I'm gonna mess with your money. That $500K, you ain't getting that.
Them 48. 50 he was making had to be on the active roster.
Yeah.
He missed that too. He missed that for 8 games. For what was it, 8 games? $50,000 per game.
Yeah. And then you compound that with the whole concussion.
Come on, man.
The TV. Ain't no damn TV fall on your head.
Come on, man.
Ain't no damn TV, ain't no TV pole fall on your head. Okay? If you cool walking away from $500,000 to go train, you good and damn well ain't hanging up your own TV. You got enough money to make sure that ain't what happened. Okay? And anybody can tell you otherwise. Your boy Jay Holly, Salt and Pepper Poppy tell you that ain't what happened. So now you combine that. Now you off the field again. And you hurt again. The knee, the concussion. We're done.
Too much.
It's just too much.
A 4-week concussion.
It's too much, and you don't. And then we see you on the field, you don't have the productivity that we can look at and go, we gotta tolerate this because boy, he's still a Pro Bowl player. It's too. I think the only shocking thing about this is that we didn't expect it to be on Tuesday. We expected this to be at some sort of time this offseason.
Sunday night.
Yeah, we knew this would happen. We knew this would happen this offseason.
Right.
We just didn't think it would happen Tuesday.
Right.
We knew it wasn't an if, but when this was going to happen.
Yep. All right, let's take our first break. We'll find out where we go from here. And Kurt, I don't know what's wrong with Kurt. He's just angry. He's just angry.
My boy had enough.
He's not here. He's angry. We'll tell you what he wants us to talk about when we come back in the second segment of Hanging with the Boys. Be right back.
At Batteries Plus, we don't just sell batteries, we recycle them too. So don't toss your old ones. They're packed with critical materials we can reuse. Come in and recycle old lithium batteries found in your power tools, power banks, wearables, and small electronics. You'll score a chance to win Cowboys tickets, a VIP experience, and more. Join America's team and recycle with Batteries Plus, the official battery recycling partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
How about them Cowboys? And how about them Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls? Keep your game day celebrations going with real eggs, potatoes, cheese, and our savory Jimmy Dean sausage. And with 22 grams of protein per serving, you'll have enough energy to power you from early morning to the final whistle. The no-hassle, ready-in-minutes prep makes it easy. Just heat, eat, and cheer on those Cowboys. Get yours today. Jimmy Dean brand is proud to be the official protein of the Dallas Cowboys.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com.
Blockchain.
Thank you, blockchain.com. And our buddy Kurt is not here today, but he was so kind as to send us his rundown. He has a lot of questions. First off, Woodson and Witten named among 15 finalists for the Hall of Fame. How many times is that Woody's been on that thing? Now, Chris, do you know?
This is his last year, so whatever that is. I think it's like 25 years. I don't know. It's crazy.
Okay, so
Like 20 years, I think.
all right. Witten, probably not a first ballot guy, is he?
Not with this list.
This is a good list.
It's a really good list.
Real good list.
Yeah, it's a really good list. They only take what 5, 6? How many take 6? 6 is the max.
I don't think
per year.
I don't think there's a max, but it's usually 4 to 7. I think.
Okay.
See, I don't think, was it
high.
Gates last year that went in?
Yeah,
He wasn't a first ballot. He was a second ballot.
Right.
So, like, if Gates is not getting first ballot,
Yeah.
they're kind of in that same.
they're kind
off.
of as equals.
Yeah. All right. Kurt wants to know, this thing with Logan Wilson is wild. I don't disagree, Kurt. Basically forgetting to play him. Kurt wants to know, fellas that have played, is that a common thing? And Shotty said it's not the first time that it's happened. So how does that happen? How do you forget to play a guy?
I'm gonna say that Jesse's gonna be way more politically correct than me.
Eloquent.
Yeah, he's gonna be. They didn't want to play this man, y'all. They didn't want to play this man, and you know what? Because if he was the top flight linebacker, if he the smartest linebacker, why we having communication problems? Why didn't you not play him? You did not want to play him, Jesse. I know you have something way better to say than that.
Listen, I've never seen a good player get forgotten about.
For real.
Sorry.
For real.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Like, right.
I've never seen a good player get forgotten about.
Good point.
Like now, there may be some time, there's some point in time where you're like, oh man, I probably could have threw the ball his way a little bit more or ran it a little bit more, but it
being in the game.
Being in the game? Oh, the whole game? You got 0 snaps. That's not an accident. That is very purposeful. Because I also tell you this, he ain't hiding. Like, it wasn't like Logan Wilson was in the locker room or in the stands or hiding behind the bench or whatever. I can guarantee you, we go back and we watch the cut-ups of the game, he's standing right next to them.
And ain't he got a green dot?
Well, his
second green
he's the
dot.
second green dot,
Yeah.
right? I'm almost certain every time defense is on the field, he's standing up next to his linebacker coach. He's standing right next to Aaron Whitecotton. He's standing right there. Because when your team is on, when your side of the ball is on the field and you're a rotational piece, you are standing on the sideline, waiting for them to call your personnel, your packages, your whatever it is, your blitzes, whatever it is that I've never seen.
So we've talked about the linebacker play on this show all season, right? Mm-hmm. And we know it's not great, not good, abysmal at times.
Very.
You went and got a guy in the middle of the season that can't get on the field with the current linebacker core you had. Why go get that? Was that a misevaluation of talent? Was that thinking you were getting something different than you were? Is that somebody that didn't fit in your system? Because what you had out there wasn't great.
Yeah. You know, it's sometimes the Cowboys doing what the Cowboys do, misevaluating a guy who had productivity in 2022. Right? And he was leading tackler in 2021, 2022. And yeah, but what about the rest of those times? Whether that be through injury or whether that be because you got put on the bench. Like there are certain things that they look at and I'm assuming believe that they can get that positive part of them to come back to fruition again. And they overlook the part of you were on the bench for the worst defense the other worst defense in the league. They benched you for somebody else. And now you come here and the guy who can't line up and go to the right positions, you can't play over him. They probably got here. And it's, the whole thing that, Matt Eberflus is bucking the system and he's going against the establishment. He's not playing them because the Joneses, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. Not repeatedly. Like, he ain't been getting reps like that all year since he got here. When Quinnen came here, first week, first game, boom.
You don't know all the plays? It's fine. Figure it out.
Just go forward.
Yeah.
Just do you. Do you. We'll work around you. Right? They ain't forget about Quinnen. Why not? Why they ain't forget about Quinnen? How come Quinnen didn't get missed in the rotation?
It was better than anything you had out there.
I thought that was supposed to be Logan Wilson was supposed to be. You don't forget good players. I'm sorry. Like, again, it's one thing to go, man, as a coordinator, boy, I really should have threw the ball more to said wide receiver. Boy, I really should have got the running back more touches in this game. But it wasn't because the running back wasn't on the field. You just chose not to call those specific plays. Boy didn't get on the field. You, me, Nate, Chris, One Pump, the kids, Fasika, Josh, whoever else, we all played the same amount of reps as Logan Wilson. All of us.
How hard is it to get a jersey and a helmet on game day and not get a snap unless you're a depth guy? Because you should still play special teams, right?
Every jersey except offensive lineman is truly accounted for on game day to do something.
Special teams, something, right?
Something.
So it's hard to not get on the field.
It's hard. You get a jersey, you want something. Like, I may not have gotten any reps on offense. I was on every special teams. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was on every kickoff, every punt return, every kickoff return.
You were earning the jersey that they gave you.
Because those jerseys are so valuable. Right. The sheer numbers of, we only get 46 on game day, 46, 48 on game day. We don't get the whole 53, right? Your backup quarterback got to get one who's not expected to get any reps. And then you have to have a certain amount of linemen in uniform. Hope that you never have to go to those guys. But even those guys at times, some of those dudes may be field goal. Some of those dudes may be kickoff return, depending on how good of an athlete they are. To get a jersey on game day and not be a backup quarterback or a backup offensive lineman and get no reps is crazy. That is not a mistake.
Why would you even dress that person if you knew that was part of the plan? I guess that's my big question is if they're that valuable, why is that a political thing? Is that
They are not valuable.
Now it's also, well, let's put him in uniform just in case, because he is the backup green dot. Just in case if Kenneth from Oklahoma goes down, I need a mic. So,
okay, that makes sense.
Like, that's why you go, well, I'll put somebody else out there. Well, I need another mic just in case, because linebacker is a physical position, right? You can easily bang your knee up, concussion, pec, shoulder, a bunch of different things can happen to you in the game. So, but you don't.
Just how do you feel just trying to clean up that? How do you feel? Oh, we just released Diggs. Now we got to clean that up. Oh, we got to talk about the backup linebacker that couldn't even start at the last place. We got to clean that up. Now what's next?
I want to know y'all's answer. I thought about this in the car on the way over here, and it's kind of along those lines.
Jesse,
what is the?
You do a hell of a job, Jesse.
Hey,
you do a hell of a job.
He does. He kept that right on the rails, didn't he?
Oh man, I'm sitting there, Lord Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
And back in the back of his mind, he just wanted to say what he was thinking.
Oh wow.
He didn't really want to
Kurt, keep him coming. Kurt, keep him coming.
What's the most turnover you guys have ever seen on a roster in an off season? Like,
I think we're going to see it this year.
What is physically possible? Like, what could you do? Like
25 players.
Let's just take the defensive side of the ball. The only people that are probably safe or should be safe are your 2 D tackles, right?
3
D tackles.
Kenny Osa, Quinn.
Ezraku.
Excuse me, sorry.
Ezraku, right? Just for potential.
Kenny Osa,
Quinnen. Ezraku. Overshown. 5. So you got what, 6 guys plus depth? Like, is that possible? Like,
I say Diggs too. I mean, Bland.
Yeah.
6.
So 5 potential starters plus depth, because you have no depth at all anywhere. Like, there's no depth on this team.
There's a bunch of guys like Sam Williams last year's contract, Kenneth from Oklahoma, Fowler, Perrion Winfrey, and Solomon Thomas, and who else we got out there? I think Maris Leofau. I think he's still on his rookie deal.
You know, Maris was an up and coming. Just think now.
Mm-hmm.
See, this thing. We could not talk enough about him last year. An up and coming linebacker. We talked about him doing training camp, doing great things.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
He talked to me about it, about how much he loved this system, how this system felt like what he had in college. It was a lot easier than what Zim's system was. This was more kind of line up, see ball, get ball. He was like raved to me about it. Christy Scales was sitting right there. We talked to him right there on the field at one of the flag football games, and he was hyped about this. He's like, man, I can't wait to play in this. And then,
how do you see? The questions I have for Coach Eberflus is, now that the season is over, and I told people I'll freely talk about Coach Eberflus now. There's some questions got to be answered. What happened to him? Shamar James seemed to be making headway now. What took so long? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Those are the questions I have. Why couldn't we design something for Wilson, who is an in-the-box safety? Why couldn't we?
Yeah, I think
you know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%.
You know,
and then I think about also when the dam is broke, you just trying to stop the water from.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? When the floods start happening, at this point in time, I'm just trying to stop the water from just ruining everything.
Yes.
And thinking about how to incorporate this and that and do all, I ain't even got there yet. I'm just trying, the 11 that I got out there now, I'm trying to get them from being historically bad.
Right.
I ain't even got around to the fact of developing Shamar James and finding more reps from Maris Leofau and finding ways to isolate Donovan Wilson and get him. Right. My mind hasn't even worked there yet because we just gave up 450 yards to Russell Wilson. I gotta figure out,
and I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying?
See, and I'm with that, and I hope I'm not sounding petty, but while you were sitting in training camp, while you were sitting in OTAs, I'm talking about last year, talking about we don't want to show nothing, brother. The dam broke the day you said that. When you should have been running through these difficult things right then. And you should have been playing in the preseason with these guys trying to get some type of continuity. Because when the first 4 or 5 games, it was ugly. Mm-hmm. So you never, if we come into this football season with that same mentality, because it's going to be that's a great question. It's going to be some turnover.
A lot.
Maybe with a defensive coordinator and with some players.
And assistants.
And assistants.
Linebackers,
so now we're going to go through OTAs again. We're going to go through mini camps again. We're going to go through a whole training camp again saying we don't want to show nothing. It's only 2 or 3 times in a year that you can get valuable reps for young guys and first-year players. OTAs, minicamp, training camp. You have so many days you're in pads. You can't have injured players or rest day players for guys that are first year and guys that are rookies or draft picks. You can't have rest days. And they have to play in the preseason because, no, they're not playing against the Eagles starting lineup, but they're getting the necessary reps to learn your system. That's what I preached last year. That's what I'm going to preach this year. Because we sit here and we joke about it, right? Hey, we got 5 games before we can make an assessment. We did 5-game assessment, and still I heard Jesse, as knowledgeable as he say, man, I really still don't know. Then we got on a little fake run with starting with the Raiders. We got on that, and then it blew up again on us. Because, and now, who is our cornerbacks? Don't have any. Who is our safeties? Who is our linebackers? Or we forgetting to play them? Come on, brother. come on now. Is you gonna? This is the Dallas Cowboys. That right there, what I just said for the last 2-3 minutes, should never happen to us. Never.
All right. On that note, let's take our last break. When we come back, more football talk on Hangin' with the
We'll let
Boys.
Jesse break down the New York Giants.
Maybe.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
At Batteries Plus, we don't just sell batteries, we recycle them too. So don't toss your old ones. They're packed with critical materials we can reuse. Come in and recycle old lithium batteries found in your power tools, power banks, wearables, and small electronics. You'll score a chance to win Cowboys tickets, a VIP experience, and more. Join America's team and recycle with Batteries Plus, the official battery recycling partner of the Dallas Cowboys. Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven, where there's a $5,000 winner every single day. Shop with 7 rewards, then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. New daily cash winners only at 7-Eleven. Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/2026. U.S. and D.C. Ages 16 and over. For full official rules and free gameplay, go to 5k-day.com/rules. You know
my
what?
good people at 7. Hey, shout out to my people at. We love you, 7-Eleven. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you. But boy, I know the marketing team at 7-Eleven was probably like at the beginning of spring last year. They're like, we have the greatest Cowboys campaign. Number 7 and number 11.
7-Eleven.
And now neither one of them jokers is here.
Crazy.
Better get me and Jesse either.
Hey, the marketing team is scrambling right now. Like, what are we gonna do?
What's next?
Marketing team, you got to get some more. You
Get creative.
You got to get creative, man. You better make this thing around Dak and Aubrey. You know what I'm saying? You got to do something with some folks that's
Aubrey might not be here.
That's true.
He gonna get some money.
Yeah.
Do you think with the new rules changes that kickers are more valuable than they used to be?
I think with the new football changes, I think kickers become more valuable.
What do you mean football changes?
So
with the distance now that they can kick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Before you had to have the kicking K balls and all that kind of stuff. Now they get to bring their own balls in. They kind of condition them up the way they want.
Massage them out.
Yeah, how they want to have them, just the way they want to have them.
That perfect air in them.
Yeah,
that Tom Brady
yeah.
that Tom Brady them got in trouble for. Now the league is going along with it.
Cash is just like, we ain't never been in a time where Cash is just, 51, 52 yards is like a 30-yarder.
Yeah, no big deal.
Like before you hit a 55-yarder, it was only a couple. Like now, like I think Aubrey has like 9 or 10 50-yarders or something like that this year. Like Jokers wasn't getting
about 4 or 5 60s.
That's what I'm saying. You wasn't having that in a season. You know what I'm saying? You might have 3 or 4. Jokers is like 50 now is just like, we good.
All right, Nate, we know how you feel about kickers. Would you pay a kicker a lot of money now? Would you pay Aubrey?
You have to give him the going rate. Whatever the kicking is, you got to give him the going rate. Everything goes up. I'm not prejudiced towards no kicker. No, I'm prejudiced towards if that's your main scoring weapon.
Yeah,
you know. But if we had a great defense, man, that could keep us in games. Man, Aubrey would be. Oh, I'll be in here like he's on my fantasy team, one-man wrecking crew. That's the only guy I have on my fantasy team. Like I got what is the killer? What is the dude at New York? It's the only dude I got on my fantasy team.
Nate would be drafting a kicker in the first round,
and then every round after because
you don't play.
Kickers much like quarterbacks do need a little help. You know.
Well, since Kurt's not here and he put all this time into the rundown, I guess we'll get to all this tomorrow with all the breaking news, so I won't waste any of those questions. But, Nate, I have a question for you. I saw something on social media, and it was Moose talking about the day that everything changed with the Dallas Cowboys practices. Jimmy, I don't know if it was his first year or his second year, but you guys lost to New Orleans 28-0 the first game of the season.
Right.
And Jimmy said that he talked to the players and was like, I've talked to a lot of different people on how to practice, and a lot of them tell me you can't treat grown men like you do in college, and these are 30-year-old men, and they're not going to respond well. And you guys lost 28-0, and he came in and he said, Wednesday, get ready, because we're going to do it my way.
Right.
I tried it everybody else, and if I'm going to go out, I'm going to go out doing it the way I know to do it.
Bro.
And Moose said y'all were all nervous about what was going to happen Wednesday, and he said Jimmy wanted to turn his back and hear the pads. He wanted to hear it be different, people being on the ground and all that.
Yeah.
That you always talked about. That's what made y'all so successful was the intensity of the practice. Like, do you remember that? You remember that week?
Yeah, I remember that. Yes, sir, I remember that because Jimmy thought we had a decent preseason. And he was hyped.
Was that the first year?
Yeah, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this. Boy, and New Orleans opened a can of whoop on us, boy. And that's me, man. I tried it y'all way. It don't work. I'm going to try it my way. And, bruh, them practices, at least the first 40 minutes was treacherous. Inside run, blitz drill.
Was that every day? Were y'all able to practice full pads every day?
Yeah, we went Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we would just be in the shoulder pads. But Wednesday and Thursday we were full gear, and we did inside run, one-on-one pass block, and if everything went well, team lightened up a little bit. If it didn't, team was the only person who wasn't getting hit. 2 people wasn't getting hit. Emmett and Troy. Everybody else was open game. And nobody wasn't going to mess with Mike because he was a thug, so they weren't going to mess with him, no. Mike will get you back. If DB get a cheap shot on Mike, the whole practice, you better be weary, you know. So
he was coming,
He was coming. And especially, you know, he had enough young players, enough hungry players, enough guys that loved football that, you know, it wasn't no guaranteed money. It wasn't no guaranteed money. You know, you each week, if you got cut and they owe you $1 million and you got cut, that $1 million stayed with them. It didn't come with you. So.
And Moose talked about how it could have changed the trajectory of the Cowboys organization if y'all would have either played really well that game and New Orleans would have beat y'all like 28-27, or if y'all would have won that game because Jimmy never would have might not have ever changed.
No. I don't agree with that. Coach Johnson was just looking for the first chance. because he believed in what he believed in, because Parcells was pushing that narrative. Every time Coach Johnson had a serious football question, he went to Coach Parcells. All the way up to the Super Bowl. How do you handle the Super Bowl week? How do you get these tickets? How do you do this? How do you do that? And he would take what he thought was good from Coach Parcells and bring it to us and apply it to us. I'm serious. I remember one time we was going to the Super Bowl. He said, y'all got 1 week. You know, because he knew we was going, Mr. Jones, getting them extra tickets. Like, you got 1 week. And we had the dude coming in the back door. You know, you got 1 week.
Get it out of your system.
And he say, I promise you, it better not no tickets be moving after this 1 week. Not in this building, and I better not hear about it. And boy, James Washington, that dude, that knows some people, bro. James Washington brought him in the back door, boy. Thank you, J-Dub. I love you, baby.
All right, fellas, that's it. We'll get to the Giants game tomorrow. Breaking news. Good stuff. Great perspective, Jesse. Good stuff. Great stuff, Nate. Kurt, we missed you. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air.
Moneyball, Chris.
Chicago need DBs. Al Harris is there.
There you go.
I'll just say this. He won't be unemployed very long.
Think somebody pick him up this year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he ain't taking Al Harris' new protege job.
Oh, Nashawn?
Nashawn.
Yeah, bro, they still give, like Cheeto and those guys and Eli Apple still get opportunities to come and be on somebody's practice squad.
That's a good point.
He's going to find a job.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to find a job.
But, hey, do me a favor, Diggs. Check yourself before you go, man, because everybody's not going to be as tolerant. So you gotta want to do it. He got to want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying everybody ain't going to be as tolerant. I'm telling you.
Josh, thanks for keeping Chris company. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place on Hanging with the Boys.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?